for me to get listed as the adoptive parent of the baby for when she was born. It didn't take long for me to figure out what happened. I called Sarah and she told me over the phone, all proud of herself, that she'd filed paperwork about listing me as the adoptive parent, citing my supposed infertility and how I said I always wanted kids. Unfortunately for her, I was recording the call. Silly Sarah. Either way, even with proof on my side, the whole thing was a nightmare. I had to spend a large chunk of my savings on a lawyer and reschedule my flight. Luckily, when the court date came, the judge saw very quickly what was happening. All I had to do was play the recording and give my side of the story. And given as though I personally did not actually want to be the adopted mother, the judge sided with me very quickly. I remember walking out of that courtroom thinking it was finally over. I thought I was free, especially because I went a whole week without hearing from my family. But of course, that wasn't the case. Because one morning, Sarah called me and said the words that are forever ingrained into me. "I hope you're happy, this is because of you," she said, basically laughing. I then heard a ping and I saw that she had just sent me pictures. Pictures of her belly, now clearly flat with dried blood on her thigh. I was horrified. I asked her what happened, thinking premature birth at first, but no. Turns out that last night my sister got extremely wasted alone in her apartment. She drank 2 bottles of wine and half a bottle of vodka. Then once drunk and with the courage to do it, she went into her bathroom and started sucking herself in the stomach over and over until she started bleeding from between her legs. She kept going until she miscarried at 5 months pregnant. "I hope you're happy you caused the death of an innocent baby," she slurred on the phone. "You forced me to do this." I didn't even respond. I just hung up and immediately called the police and filed charges. I also blocked every single one of my family members immediately and packed my things to go crash at one of my friends' houses so my family couldn't come to visit me. I didn't hear from any of them again, and I got on that plane 3 weeks later. I didn't hear about the trial or anything until 6 months into being overseas. Someone in my old school messaged me a news article. It was my sister. She had been found guilty of feticide and sentenced to 12 years in prison. My family never reached out and I never spoke to any of them.